Hey y'all, what's up? Listen, something during my wonderful devotion, my little walk this morning, I thought was imperative to share. Is that a lot of times, some people, you are literally the wind beneath their wings. And at certain times, maybe they knew it, and at another time, they might not. So what happens now is that the way they start acting and behaving, and even certain ways that they may have, oh, look at this deer. I don't know if you can see. Let me show you. Oh, you missed it. It just crossed the street. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, I turned too quick, but it's so good. So anyway, anyhow, so okay, I was telling you, it's like you literally are, you were and you still are the wind beneath their wings. It could be partners, it could be parents, it could be children, grandchildren, whoever, whatever it is. In reality, if they were to have any type of common sense and any type of honesty, they would have known, they would have agreed that you are. In most instances, people like that, they would agree that you are, or you were a big help, and still are a big help to them. But sometimes for people to give to Caesar what to Caesar, it's always challenging because they don't want to see that attention taken away from them. They want to retain it all. They want you to do the hard work, and they want to be the one to benefit from everything. And sometimes it just doesn't work that way. So they keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and they want to show the world what they got. So there comes a time you gotta let them show the world what they got, only to find out they can fall right on their face. They might not, but most chances, if someone else is the wind beneath your wings, you will fall on your face. It might not be today, might not be tomorrow, but you will, in more ways than you may even want to acknowledge. I have seen it 1,000 times before, and unfortunately still seeing it. People just don't learn. The minute you get them to understand certain things and you start pushing them to do different things, and it could be that someone who needed to go back to school and you helped them, you took them there or whatever have you, or maybe it could have been just a vocational training and you help them, you take them there, and it could be for a job, it could be all of it. You help them even with their fashion, with etiquettes, it could be just anything. I'm like, listen, I'm talking like driving, some people just don't have I don't want to say intelligence, because everyone is intelligent some way or another. There's always something that more or better than another, hopefully. But some people just don't have the acumen in certain things, and it doesn't matter how long they've been doing the thing, they are not going to get it. Some people you've been teaching to drive, and it's like 4 years later, 5 years later, they still don't get it. Like, that's what I mean. And this person could be a great cook. This person could be a great caretaker, a great nurturer, but driving is not their thing. There are people I've known for like 5, 10, even 20 years that are still trying to get a driver's license. They got a permit because it was just a test. But because the license now requires the skills, then suddenly you can't. And this is why I tell you that some of these folks, when you act like you know it all, you are going to fall on your face. Because you know what? You only got the little book smart. You don't have the practice. So when you see you youngins, when you see the grown folks are telling you stuff, listen, pay attention. Sometimes it sounds like they're crazy. They're not making any sense, but they are making sense. The only reason they don't make any sense in your ears is because you don't have the experience, you don't have the field experience. Just like imagine that you're a chef and I'm a doctor, and I'm like trying to tell you how to do a surgery, right? How much will you retain by the time I'm done? How much will you understand me trying to tell you how to do liposuction, me trying to tell you how to do heart surgery, or me as a doctor try to tell you here's the procedure on how to, the bedside manners when a client comes, and how much you're going to retain? Not much, because you're a chef, you're a cook. All that stuff doesn't matter to you. And even the bedside manners, because sometimes some chefs never even come out of the kitchen. They just do what they do back there. And if anybody needs to talk to someone, they speak to the manager. They don't even speak to the chef. The chef just be like, listen, leave me the heck alone. I don't want to be part of this. And, you know, just let me out of it. Leave me out of it, you know. So it's the same thing. And when I say, like, you're going to fall on your face, I'm not wishing you bad luck. I'm not hoping that you fall. But what I'm saying is that when you don't know, you don't know. Stop pretending like you know, because eventually when you keep pretending, people gonna buy into that pretend as though it is real. It's just like, you know, fake it till you make it. When you keep faking it, eventually people are like, oh damn, maybe she does have money, maybe he is rich, maybe, you know. So it's the same thing. When you keep acting like you know, you keep pretending like you have, you keep pretending like you know everything, eventually people will let you be and teach you a lesson to show you you don't know. Because the minute that you are caught up in the middle of an earthquake, guess what? You're gonna run right back home. But too bad, home might not be there to assist you. When you knock on the door, they've been relocated to somewhere else. It's gonna be something new. It's gonna be somebody new. And you don't know those people. There's only so much you can spill. So that's all I'm saying. When someone is telling you something, trying to teach you how to do things, you know, have some discernment. Because I know some people listen, oh, you know, if I want to make 20 million, I can only listen to somebody who's making 20 million. Really? 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 That's not how it goes. Because it is said, certain things are said the way they are said, it doesn't mean 100% that's what they mean. All right? It doesn't mean that's what it is. Sometimes, you know, a thief could teach you how to be a good person. Not because they're not a thief, but because even if they're doing that, they're still a good person. You know, it's just like they got caught up in the wrong situation. They got caught up in the wrong things. But it does not mean that, I don't want to get into it. I really don't want to get into it. But all I'm saying is, when someone is speaking to you, listen and try to have discernment. You cannot make the difference when you do not have discernment. You're talking all that junk, you don't even have discernment. You don't even have discernment. You don't even understand what you're supposed to be applying and what you're supposed to be skipping on. So you need to calm down, you need to breathe, and you need to take it easy. When somebody's the wind beneath your wings, stop acting like you the ish. Stop acting like you're a one-man show, because you're not. All right? Peace out. Hope this sank in. All right? This is for your good. This is for your good. If you can listen to it, you're getting there. You're getting there. Just keep on hanging on. Mwah.